Hey, one and all, how are we all tonight? I wonder if we'll get anybody. This is a non-regularly scheduled broadcast by the Pied Piper Hamilton here. Or not Pied Piper, sorry, Cross Comics, me, Rick Piper, Cross Comics. I am doing this just to show off some older and new. Uh, Let me share this out on Twitter. Post. Copy. Just put a link in Discord. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so nobody's here, like yet. I don't really want to show off any artwork till some people get here. This is, I guess, another type of chill stream. Maybe I should have titled that. But yeah, just chilling. Gonna show some older artwork, like hard copy stuff. Some that's been done on here as a result of people saying stuff that they wanted. I think this was from when I was on Twitch, something that got requested me do. Uh, Jesus taking on the Canadian Shield and taking down the buckler, and there's a mummy there for some reason. But we'll show that again in a few minutes. Maybe when we know some people are here. There we go. It says one chat rate. I don't see any chat. How can there be a chat rate when there's no chat or viewers? So uh, I'm not sure what to do till some people get here. So I can show off some artwork. Although I did just show off a couple pieces, but just wanted to do something a little different tonight because, as you can see from the background, it's changed a little bit. Over over here, I got some bookshelves with my movies and Blu-rays on. Well, and some TV series on DVD and Blu-ray. Over here, I got a display, sort of a display cabinet. And of course, behind me, you see my TV. Not this TV that I'm using to view through my computer, but um. So yeah, today was sort of moving day. I was moving stuff from my buddy's place to my storage unit, and I got to bring some stuff up here, like what I'm showing you. Also, bring up some sketchbooks and stuff like that. That I opened up a couple of them, and I figured I'd show off some of it. Not sure how interested people are in that or not. Uh, so yeah, um, here's a very old piece of artwork. Let me see. There's a very old piece of artwork. This was, I was trying to create my own version of the A-Team, and it gave them a sophisticated, futuristic, uh, transforming vehicle. And then there's a lot of things, A-Team, B-Team, the crew, what I was going to call them. And then there's, I'm not sure what this stuff is on the back. Yeah, so yeah, this is I think pretty cool, showing off some of this old stuff. I think it's me viewing my own stuff has got one viewer, average viewer duration, 5 minutes and 42 seconds. So that's just me, right? Viewing. Or there's somebody viewing without being able to should be showed as a viewer, which is all right. So we'll show some. Uh, Here's a version I did of Lucifer, Satan. From when I was playing Final Fantasy with metal, the metal, a chocobo bird that I created called Blackout. Uh, Here's something old that I did. This is another Christian comic character, not mine, called Captain Sun. Here's something I was trying to do for Christmas. Showing Santa or Frosty, a reindeer, Rudolph at the manger bowing down. I was wanting to put Mrs. Claus in there and Elf. Never got that finished. And for Mother's Day at church one year, I did this with the kids. Well, my mom, super mom. My mom is a superhero. I know it doesn't look a lot like her in the face. Here's something that I did here once, making the Among Us type things into various superheroes. And of course, Headless Ninja is, I think, Evan Von Hotep created that. And I don't know who this bottom guy is. And of course, Riddler, Batman, All Might. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. A monkey girl of some sort? Or maybe it's some sort of anime character. Some Halvinster drawing I did for the Cult of Raven Spectacular Halloween coloring book. That's a Halloween villain of mine that I created. Uh, and then this is Black Witch, another villain of mine that I created. And there is Razor. He will be being drawn up next Tuesday on my show here. Anybody here? Uh, Hey! You're here? Cool, cool, cool. How much have you seen? Or did you just get here, Parasocial? Elk? I've just been showing off some older and new drawings in just a few seconds. And you know what? For you, I will start from the beginning then. Might not be in the exact same order. Sour Razor, okay. Okay, so here is a drawing I did. This was back in the 90s. I did this when I was trying to create my own A-Team. A few different names. I was trying to come up with it. Just the crew, homeward bound crew, heaven bound crew. As you can see, a lot of writing on there, and something else. Probably trying to do my own transformer there. I'm not sure what else on the back of that. Here's something I did quite some time ago. I don't know what it's supposed to be. And that's half the reason I'm doing this is, as you can see, I got some of my more stuff of mine in here. Um, that's this side. I got bookshelves with Blu-rays and Blu-rays, and then TV series on DVD and Blu-ray. So I've been got that set up a little bit, and then over here I got a sort of a display cabinet, but I'm not sure whether that's what exactly it's going to be used for. I've called it a China cabinet. So, and I brought up some of my artwork that was in some boxes. So I just going through it, see what's there, and I figured I'd do a show and show it off. So this, when I was on Twitch, is probably got requested to do. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, I believe, Canadian shield and the buckler being taken down by either Jesus and his disciples or Jesus with a mummy. I don't know why. I forget who requested it. Probably Mallet, which you haven't seen. My version of Lucifer. And if you have any questions or comments on any of this stuff that I'm showing off, feel free. Like I said, some of it's better art than others. Because some of it's older, some of it's newer. If you look back on this channel, there's a Final Fantasy thing that type D&D that I did with Metal and a few other people. This was a bird a chocobo bird that I had, that my character had, that I created. Might called Blackout. Here is another comic book Christian superhero, not mine, called Captain Sun. I don't know a lot about him. I don't think I got any of his comics, but I could be wrong. And here was me trying to do a sort of a Christmas type thing of Santa, Frosty, Mrs. Claus, and Elf, Rudolph bowing down at the manger of Jesus, with Jesus in, of course. Any thoughts, Elk? Character of mine, Black Witch, that will eventually be making it into my comics. I'm not sure whether she'll be Halloween-esque or not. The Black Witch one and this one were in a the Cult of the Raven Spooktacular Halloween coloring book that I was a part of, that John Dillard sort of produced. And here is, I'm not sure what it's for exactly. Seems like some sort of monkey woman. Maybe it's a manga or anime that exists. Maybe it's not. Maybe I was trying to think. I like the Raven ones. Thank you. Uh, and somebody requested at one point me trying to do the Among Us character. Well, not the Among Us characters, but various characters as the Among Us thing. So you have Batman, All Might, Riddler. I'm not sure who the bottom one is. And the Headless Ninja is a character that Evan Hotep created. And at church for Sunday school, I helped out with the kids a lot. It was Mother's Day, and I we were doing some drawings for our mom or painting or whatever. And then I ended up doing this, creating my mom as a superhero. Just mom. Her favorite color is blue. That's why she's in blue. Mine's green. Of course, that's why that cape is green. And of course, it's not the best picture of my mom, especially in the face. But I'd like to redo this up one day better. This is my character, Match. She will be appearing in the comics. Her first appearance is in The Wiz. She's sort of roguelike. She can take on powers of people and knowledge. Here's Queenie, who we just did I just did last night. Again, this I didn't ink this, but you have Godzilla, King Kong, and I think it's Mothra or some other thing attacking a city. Queenie is outstanding. I should have inked this at some point and scanned it in. Okay, so I don't think I did any of those. So I'm not going to show that. I'm not going to show that. That's not me. There's me trying to do a female Zorro. Calling her Zara. Something that I have no idea what I was doing. It's just a sort of a face. Very old drawing. Another old drawing. Again, I don't know exactly what it is. Female what? For Zorro. You know? And I called her Zara. Zara? Is that Zorro's Zorro? I went Zarra. I didn't get far with it, as you can see. There's something I don't know who he's supposed to be or what he's supposed to be. Looks partially, although I hadn't created the character, a little bit like the anti-shield that I created. Again, something else I was drawing, don't know what. For like Queen of Swords, yeah. Looks Klingon. I'll probably use part of this as some character in the future. There's a head that I just did with Indian. I think that was just with Indian ink. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the back there, just writing of some sort or whatever. Again, I think it was experimenting with Indian ink. It's just a head. Nothing. Probably should be thrown out a piece of paper. Now this is an old one. I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe I'll make it into something for a creature or whatever character eventually. Ah, here's something very, very old. Before it was Cross Comics, one idea was Heaven Comics. Inspired by Veggie Tales, I decided to make my own. I won't say veggies, but I decided to try and make a thing of all various mushroom characters. So you have, let's see here. The big one is Edis. We have Morale and Puff B, and they were based off various type of mushrooms. And then on the back we have some other ones. Portobello, shiitake, and wit. Wit is white mushroom, and of course shiitake is shiitake mushrooms. I have a list of various types of mushrooms here. I never got done them all. I'd like to do that at some point. Have Have you thought of drawing a bestiary sort of branch out from humanoid comic characters? Oh, yes and no. Well, I haven't thought of doing a bestiary. Of course, I went out from non-human characters, if you will. Um, I was trying to create even if a heavenly bestiary, or Garden, yeah. Um, at one point, I was trying to create a VBS, Vacation Bible School story skit, and I was trying to do it based on heroes. I created a character for that just called Teen Sidekick. A character I was calling South Star. Again, this is old, so probably some inspired by that one. I don't think probably. I'm not sure what inspired by. Part of this got put into my character Windstar, the thing at the back. Uh, Me trying to draw my mushroom gang again. We have Port, Shiitake, and Wit there. Here we have me doing a drawing of Insecto and Cyberfrog together. That was back when I was into all that. So here is my version of the Buckler Mobile. Mushrooms are cool. Yes, they are. I worked at a place called Agro Mushrooms here in Hamilton for a bit. That might have been where it came in, that idea. I'm not sure. That's nothing. I don't know where I. Well, again, this I created, I believe, at Sunday school. I'm not sure why exactly. But a couple characters, superheroes, Blue Shades, just because he has blue shades, and Wild Girl. Buckler, the Buckler Mobile. I'm not sure. You know who John Dillard is, right? His character, the Buckler. his character has a van called the Buck. I think it's called the Buckler Mobile. So I did tried to draw something for him or whatever. When I was on my flight to Guatemala for a plane, really, I was on a plane for the first time. I drew this. So that's like 10 years ago. Uh, some sort of bird or peacock, maybe. I'm not sure what I was trying to draw there, what type of bird, but looks a little interesting. Now, when DC had DC versus Marvel, I ended up trying to combine a bunch of their characters at that point. Oh, okay, Dylan's creation. Any T on his Flash dude. Oh, that the yellow Flash. That should be coming soon if I had it. It had about a 90 chance. It hasn't fallen through. The book is being, I believe, lettered at the moment. It's going to be being put up through Rippaverse. But anyways, I combined Aquaman and Namor. That was my look. Again, this was very old drawing. And then I did also Green Lantern and Silver Surfer. Not the best drawings, fairly old. Again, from when I was drawing out, is that which? Hey, Metal, how are you? Mentioned you earlier. I'm showing off some old artwork, well, newer and older artwork, because I'm getting my bunch of my stuff in from my place. Let's see, where is it? Why I showed it with you? Why can I not find what I'm looking for? I know, because I showed off Blackout. I said about the Final Fantasy thing. Any idea when that's gonna hang up? Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, theirs hasn't, so. This is, I'm not sure which way this goes, but I'll show it both ways. I was drawing the plane out the window on my trip to Guatemala, so I'm not sure which way that's supposed to go. Probably the other way. I don't know. Um, Here, I was starting a version of Archie's character, the Black Hood. I think when DC was doing the imprint, um, Impact imprint, and Comment as well. So these are really, really old, those drawings. Oh, and I have another imprint that I haven't done much with, but when I was going through some stuff faith-wise quite a few years ago, I created an imprint called Dark Light Comics. Engines are underneath the wings. Yeah. And I created some bad guys in that from the Chinese Zodiac. And this is one of them, Snaky. Again, another character from that imprint. The Hamiltonian or the hammer. The Hamiltonian hammer. It might be possible to start back soon, but I don't want to make any promises. Okay. Again from that thing, Emperor Lamech. Uh, this is actually a Bible character. Um, because Enoch went away and formed a city, and I believe Lamech was one of his grandkids. And that's who that's supposed to be. And again, in that imprint later on, and actually, this one guy is probably gonna be in my regular imprint because I want to do a version of Atlantis, but make it in the Pacific. So Pacifica, I'm calling with it, and this is the king, most likely the king of Pacifica. Uh, Again, still on the other imprint, Force of Nature. Basically a maelstrom almost. The door. She can create portals, a door basically to anyone, almost anywhere. Cool, tell me. Like this city, um, in my world, if you will, Pacifica is what okay, for the city underneath. What I've come up with is it dates back to the time of Noah, and some merchant from um, the city of Enoch, I think it is. Um, that was created. A second Enoch, not the Enoch that most people are familiar with, that walked was not. Cain ended up having a descendant called Enoch as well, um, who I think Lamech is the son of. But anyways, that and I'm having it be way, way, way away from where Noah is operating. Well, in the Pacific Ocean area. Um, Anyways, that merchant is in Noah's area. Here's Noah preaching. He goes back to his city, tells them, they all believe, but they figure it's would be too hard to get back, and they just put a massive. I wouldn't say Hawaii because, like I said, it's not on land. It's in under the ocean. Um, but I guess it could be close to Hawaii, but I don't not sure. But anyways, with this, they decide to build a dome of sorts. I'm not sure whether it's square, roundish, around their city to protect it from the ocean, from the waters and all that are going to come down. And of course, at the end of the flood, their city is completely underwater, and they survive there to present day. And there's, they built inside the dome more. They've even been able to build other domes further out that connect to the city and all that. You could have made it in they have, I mean, a book. Yeah, well, I didn't know a lot about this, and I liked coming off of the Kane thing. Here, let me. Oh, really? Restore. B. Genesis. Okay, so okay, give me. Let's see what you're saying here. I think 3 books would be enough. Well, I don't know about that, but I was just going based on this. Okay, so Genesis chapter 4, verses. Uh, I guess we'll start at verse 16. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. We're not really sure where that is nowadays. Cain made love to his wife. She became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was then building a city, and he named it after his son Enoch. And Enoch born Irad, and Irad born Methuselah. Methuselah was the father of Methuselah. I'm not sure how to pronounce these right. And Methuselah was the father of Lamech. Lamech married 2 women, one named Adam and the other Zillah. And Adam gave birth to. So, this is around the time that I think I'm supposed to be having. It's starting to be built, but I could be wrong. The Askins was the second kingdom to adopt Christianity after. Yeah, well, I'm going before Christianity was obviously a thing with this, and it's made off, and there's no proof or anything, obviously. It's just something that I decided to do to try and make my Atlantis, my underwater city, or civilization, if you will. I have it. I had it written down on my other hard drive. I don't have a lot of lore to it. Um, in Dark Light Comics, it's more pronounced, of course, because there's a character in more modern thing to Dark Light. If I can find it here, her here, there's a character that comes from there, Pacifica. So basically a female Aquaman, if you will, for Dark Light. So I just created the lore to get thing. Like I said, I don't have a real in-depth. Basically, what I've told you is I have the lore. I'm going to use the same sort of thing in Cross Comics, but there will be no Pacifica. I have my Aquaman ripoff, Aqua Kid. So but no problem about the sidetrack. So that's all I can remember offhand. Anyways, if I've got more, it's written hopefully on that hard drive, and it might be in some files that I have in storage. Again, this is stuff that I gotta eventually, when I get my own place or get things done where they are. Anyways, Anyway, so there's Heat again from the Dark Light comics. Um, there's actually a group on Facebook for it. Dark Light. I'll throw in more Pacifica. It's geopolitically relevant to. So there's the beginnings of the symbol. I'm not sure how well you can see it. I got it in pencil there. Another character from Dark Light is an angel, Mario. Um, One of the main heroes of that thing is Ultimate. Can't see the pencil. Sorry. Nothing I can do about that. I guess I could go over, but I don't have my marker. Uh, Another character from uh, Fighting Tiger. Another character from it, Night Beast. That's the villain. Oh, Fighting Tiger is a good guy. These last, before I showed you Night Beast, they're all heroes. Treble the Clown, villain. No, that's okay. There's a couple of supporting casts. They aren't important. This is Arctic Cold, hero for Dark Light. This Lord Dragon is a villain. Why is a clown a villain? Hey, the Joker's supposed to be a clown, right? Clown punch of crime. But I don't know. Actually, it's sort of a name that my buddy came up with. Treble the Clown instead of Trouble. Trouble. Here is a hero, Night Dragon. Almost supposed to be Batman-esque. Batman, Iron Man-esque. Oh, here is Euphrotos. I'm not sure how it's Euphratos. This is Pacifica's, like the character Pacifica's husband, I believe. This is the Queen of Pacifica. Or this could be her husband? I'm not sure. Oh, I might be able to see if I have stuff in. The Canadian Knight. Again, a hero. Lioness, a hero. I think a hero, anyways. I don't think there is a. Hey, metal. Lord Buckethead. Yeah. Uh, Buckeye Win. a martial artist that I created for the Dark Light universe. Okay, I'm not sure whether we're done with those, but here is a version of Spider-Man I created. Just penciled, so I'm not sure how well you can see it. It's a rough drawing as well. Here is a drawing from 1998 from me. Again, I don't know what it was supposed to be beyond a woman with a cape. Another older drawing. Wonder Woman-esque, it looks like. And then a bull woman. uh, no, you know what? That's a. I used to attend this thing called Powerhouse. It was basically somewhat like a coffee house, cushion coffee house, and I created this for it. Did a lot of music, so I have something here that I was trying to compare various Bible heroes to my characters. Oh, here is a mishmash. I don't think I have ever have anything before the year. Everything else is lost. Yeah, I can believe it. Here is a mishmash combination character of a bunch of Comicsgate characters from a few years ago, back near the beginning of it. What happened in 2006 middle? Did you move? Here is a Spider-Man I did from December 2018. Okay, some other stuff that I was working on. I don't know what it was supposed to be. Just wacky stuff. Now, what I'm about to show you is a photocopy. It was a bad photocopy job, two of it, and it's from 1991. This is what my, without any real detail, but I guess you could call it a silhouette of my character Acer from the time. And then a character I was calling Elastic T. Here's, here's something. I called it Anti-Grav Man, although there's not much to it. Here's something. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but okay, I'm gonna put from the regular pieces of paper for a second, and I'm gonna go through a book of some drawings. Me trying to attempt Batman. Another Spider-Man I did. I'm not sure when I did these either. A Wonder Woman. The beginnings of Hulk. Beginnings of Green Arrow. Oh, thank you. Captain America. Wolverine. Cyclops. The Atom. Although it's the beginnings of it, it's not inked. The Wasp. Oh. Rogue. The beginnings of the Shield from Archie Comics. Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is Spider-Man your favorite? He's in my top 5. I don't really put them in order, but my top 5 are Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Green Lantern, specifically Kyle Rayner, and He-Man. The beginnings of Skeletor. And I guess these are a little bit versions of mine, of the characters. Just some random girl. I'm not sure again who the girl. I think it's supposed to be girl or the skinny one is, but I think the one in shorts and all that is supposed to be a warmer weather, possibly a warmer weather Santa. Let's see. See what other stuff I got. And this was supposed to be drawings for me trying to do some animation for the Canadian Shield. I think that's supposed to be Messenger. No, Keeper. Beginning of a Keeper drawing. I didn't finish the wings. I don't really like how it turned out. Um, I've drawn this better before, or more in full. This is the beginning of a character called the Unforgiven. basically an angel who went with Satan and now regrets his actions. So he, although he knows he can't be forgiven, he goes around trying to help instead of hinder uh, people like a normal demon would. Uh, Me trying to draw joy from Inside Out. Inside Out. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Uh, Trying to draw fear from it as well, or beginning to. Beginning to draw anger from it. On the inside out. Sadness. Hell, I didn't even get the head done on disgust. I don't even know what this is for. But it looked interesting, so I thought I'd show you. Trying to do the Zodiac Crew. Again, I'm not sure what it's for, but I'll show it to you. It looks a little interesting. Christ's face. Not all that interesting, but I think I'll show it to you. Part of a body. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think I did this, but I could have. I'm not sure what it is. An alien? I could have done it, could not have. Okay, so think these are some public domain characters. I think that's the Green Flame or Green Llama. Probably did these while oh going on Mike's show. Again, I'm not sure who it is. I think it's this one's the Black Terror, I think. Ooh, that's a good Batman. Pretty good. Okay, there's some good stuff here that I'm gonna show up. I know you've gotten this Grok Comics stuff. I was trying to create using his characters and trying to create my team. It's just a preliminary sketch. They called it Tribulation Warriors. Oh, although you probably can't see much, here is something I was trying to plan to do for a double page spread for an online comic that I was trying to do for my World War II superheroes. I don't know who's. I think this is. I'm not sure whose character this is, but uh, I think he's called Tank, and that's why I drew him. Because of me having a character called Tank. Uh, what's her name from, I think, Space Jam? Bugs' crush, Lolly Rabbit, or something like that. The beginnings of my version of Thor. Now, I don't know what this is for, but I actually like it. I'm not sure what you'll think. Let me know. There is a Batman, probably one of the best Batmans I've ever done, actually. I actually like that a lot. Is anybody still here? Oh, all that height stuff that yeah, Metal's still here. All that height stuff that some people see me draw this live on here. I think all the height stuff I've been doing lately, I've tried to do it before. I actually like that tank there. Some more of the height stuff. But I like what I'm doing now with it. Some more of the height stuff. Not all the characters are drawn in. I like some of the drawings I did for this. I think some of them are really good. It's another. I'm just mostly working because I'm doing several things at once. I get that. Some more things. Some of these are completed, some of them aren't, as you can tell. Uh, Here is a extendo that I did that I was trying to paint that I haven't finished. Some Canadian shield. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. A quick female character. I know he's not listening, but this is a drawing of a different cardinal. Um, yes, one that I'm more familiar with. Uh, this is stuff from when I was working with. Cardinal in a couple of different poses, flying almost, swooping. There's Cardinal again. My first inclinations of the cover uh, for issue 2 of Canadian Shield. Of course, some things came of that, some things did not. Okay, so I got more that I could show. I'm just gonna uh, uh, when the Ninja Turtles got famous and I was doing my stuff, I decided to try and create my own version of the Ninja Turtles, and I decided to use rabbits instead of turtles. And yeah, um, here is one of them. This is Rikaba. And I'm not sure when I did this. I think all the names of them were going to be Thrash, Rocker, Jazzette, and Metal something. And of course, Rikaba. And I'm pretty sure this is before I knew of Yusaki Jimbo. They were adult samurai rabbits. I'm not sure whether this is a thing in thing, but I created something like a sword with a handle, goes up, and then it sort of divides off into some sort of nunchuck like thing. I doubt it is, but and I think I had them all on skateboards. Now the turtles do skateboards. I don't think they did at the time. I think they were doing something else. Now I might show up more sketchbooks later. There's some drawings, some vehicles that I created, and just some faces of some women. Some inking drawing that I did. All I had was a pen, so just playing around. More playing around. And if you were here before when I was talking about doing that VBS thing, I was calling it Heroville, and again, besides uh, Team Sidekick, we had Captain Shield. Again, some more old drawings of mine. I don't know why I got Proverbs 15:1 there. Let's see what Proverbs 15:1 is. Proverbs. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Okay, I don't know why I wrote that at the time. So did you like that rabbit idea that I sort of had way back when, with you putting a rabbit in the thing? I have no idea what this is for. Really whacked out creature. Here is something that I made up for a cover page for a computer project. Basically, I was trying to create a transformer that transformed into a robot from various computer parts, like a monitor for a head, I guess the brain for a body, and use some um, what's the name of it? Power bars for legs and feet and stuff. That was something I dropped. That looks sort of cool. That guy with the mohawk glasses. Okay, so I want to show something super old. You guys know my character Tank? That's what I was originally drawing him looking like. So we are going to do on the whole height thing. I'm not sure how tall he would have been here. I never came up with it. So I'm thinking I want to do a version of this for that. Drawn a little bit better, of course. So. Oh, for those that were here near the beginning, that little ship that I created, there's it a little bigger and colored for the one-way crew. Something I did on what if Tank had a cousin with the same proportion? See, but you wore a tie and was a teller. Well, I know Tank has been altered. Some sort of experiments done on. And here's something I did for Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition or Ultimate Edition. Judy Jetson, Judy, with Batman Beyond. I don't know why that was a thing, but it was a thing. So, for those watching, did you find this interesting at all? Would you like to see more of this done at another time? Or I guess I'm not really expecting an answer. Let's start to pack up here. I thought this might be something some of you people might be interested in. Let's get that out. Let's start with this. Okay, so maybe I should just shut this off because I'm not saying much. Well, anyways, thanks for those that did pop by. I know this is shorter than normal. Maybe I'll do this on Wednesdays, just go through some old art. I'm not sure. Um, like I said, if people enjoy it, I don't mind going through some of my older art. So, yeah, I'm just going to say bye for now. And hopefully see you tomorrow at the Silhouette game. So, God bless. Bye for now. Love you all. Catch you on the flip side.